What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video, guys. So real quick before we start the video, I just want to mention one of you guys sent out some shirts to me and I really like the style, so I just wanted to show you guys what they sent out. So if you guys are interested in a shirt like this, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below. Check out that link, but let's go ahead and get started with the rest of the video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video, guys. So today we're gonna try to get some work done on the E90, the 328i. We need to replace some pulleys, serpentine belts, coolant hose, stuff like that. We even have tail lights that have to be replaced. The outer tail lights on this car, for some reason the turn signals in them are like broken. I'll kind of show you guys what I'm talking about in just a second, but we got some work to do. Probably not gonna be able to finish it all today, so I'm gonna try to get some of it done at least today, and then probably the next part of the video is going to be another day. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on showing you guys what is wrong with the car. Alrighty guys, so down here we have to replace this coolant hose, this one right here. It kind of leads down all the way down to there. It's going to be a little bit difficult to do, so we're going to wait to do that last probably, but for now what we're going to do is take off this part right here, this intake duct right here, and we're going to go ahead and start taking apart the pulleys. So we got the pulley kit in. I'll go ahead and show you guys all the parts that we got. Alrighty guys, so we got the parts right over here. So this is the tensioner. I believe this is the tensioner pulley that we need to replace. No, this is actually just a drive, like a drive pulley. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this. Hopefully that will fix some of the like shaky rattling noise. This is the tensioner pulley that we have that we gotta replace. This isn't the most difficult thing to replace. It's just a matter of time, mostly. We also bought an oil filter housing gasket because the oil filter housing, if you look over here, it is pretty leaky. So we're gonna replace that here soon. I might have Erlon help me with that, probably like later down the road, not today's video. But we also got the Serpentine Belt over here, Continental, which is OEM. This should be the coolant hose that we need to replace, the one that connects to the block. And so I believe this one connects to the block, yeah, right over there. So it looks similar to it, so I'm hoping that this is the one. We also got a basic oil cap. This oil cap is like finicky, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on right now. So this is the one that we got, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one off because it like is like shaky and rattly. Don't like that. So let's go ahead and put this thing on. And that fits much better. Actually, it's kind of like a little bit of a mod. Looks really good, so happy with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and start taking all this apart. I even got a filter, an intake filter, so we might end up replacing that in this video too. But for now, let's go ahead and start taking this all apart and hopefully take off this tensioner pulley and all this stuff. Man, this thing is caked in oil down there. It's gonna be really hard to see. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it's really caked in oil. So lots of work to be done on this car. So yeah guys, there's lots of work to be done on this car. It's probably gonna take a lot longer than I'm expecting, so I might not even be able to record much today, but for sure it's gonna be this video. So let's go ahead and get some work done real quick. Bro, this thing's literally caked in oil. What the heck? Bro, what in the world? Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but this thing is literally, look at my hands. This thing is caked in oil over here. Like this whole thing, it looks like it like melted almost. It's so bizarre. The belt is definitely destroyed, like spots like right here. Completely destroyed. Bro, I've never seen anything like that, actually. Wow. This thing's leaking really bad oil. Alrighty guys, we're gonna use some engine degreaser on this thing. I'll go ahead and show you guys a video of how oily it is down there. It's so bad. I can't get the camera to fit, but my phone, I was able to record some. But I'm gonna try to spray some of this because, dude, it is so bad down there. right guys, here is the brand new one. So let's go ahead and put this in. I tried to clean out as much oil as I could, but it's honestly so bad. But let's go ahead and install this real quick. Alrighty guys, so that is pretty much all that we were able to do today. We ended up cleaning the engine bay a little bit, as much as we could. We replaced the tensioner pulley and one of the other pulleys. But the next part of the video, we're gonna hopefully replace everything else, like serpentine belt and all that stuff, and then hopefully drive it and get registration done and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into the next part of the video. All right guys, so we are back. It is a few days later. We're gonna go ahead, start working on the car again. Pretty much all we have to do at this point is put on the serpentine belt and then start the car, and hopefully all of that weird noise goes away. So let's go ahead, get started on all that real quick. So we got the belt on there, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on the car. Hopefully everything works out well. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alrighty guys, so it is working. Everything seems to be good. It doesn't have that crazy sound like it did before. I think the only problem that this car has is the oil filter housing gasket, and then also the valve cover gasket still leaking. But other than that, everything seems to be working. I bought everything from FCP Euro. We're also gonna check to see if this hose right here is leaking, because before this was leaking. So we're gonna check to see if it still leaks. But yeah, let's go ahead and replace this intake real quick. Alrighty guys, so we got some bad news over here. So while the camera was cooling off because it got overheated, I was messing with the car, making sure, checking all the codes because I had to check engine light, and it looks like the check engine light is caused by the radiator. I'm not exactly sure why, but when I was going to go check the coolant hose, I saw that it was still leaking, and so while the car was on, which is kind of stupid, I was messing with the hose that was like where it was leaking from. And as soon as I did that, I pulled on it a little bit and the hose popped off and literally sprayed coolant all over the place. Luckily I didn't get anything on me, but it spilled all over the engine bay, and it's a big nightmare. I'll go ahead and show a video. I kind of took a video with my phone so you guys can kind of see what the coolant thing is looking like. So I have the hose, but the car's not in a good position for me to like lift it up. It's on the driveway on an incline, so I have to figure out a way of how to do this safely, replace everything. So it is kind of a bit of a nightmare. So I'm just gonna think about what to do, and I'll update you guys in a second. But yeah, if you guys look over here, this coolant hose is the one that popped off, this one right over here. And if you guys can see, I'll try to zoom in. That little like flange right there, like completely like deteriorated. Don't know why exactly, but it is not looking too good down there. We got coolant leaking all over the place, which is not good. So it's a bit of a little mess, nightmare, I guess you could say. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna try to go ahead and take off this like flange over here. There's like two, I think probably 10 mil bolts right here, right there. And then like you can kind of see, it's hard to see, but it's like right there. So I'm gonna take off that like plastic flange, see if I can replace this hose in the situation I'm in. Holy moly, Guys, check this out. Oh my gosh. Literally destroyed. It's so bad. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. I can't put, bro. This is a reminder to change out your coolant hoses and flanges and everything, bro. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try, let's see how bad it is down there. Alrighty guys, so pretty much there's not much more we can do because I don't have the, I'm not gonna go ahead and replace the whole coolant hose. You can, I guess, just replace the flange. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. One of my friends has the pieces, but I'm not gonna be able to meet up with him until tomorrow. So I'm gonna cop that off of him. So for the time being, we're gonna go ahead and replace the taillights because the taillights are destroyed and I got the new taillights in. So we're gonna go ahead and replace those, hopefully test out if they can work without turning on the car. So let's go ahead, I guess, show you guys the new taillights and hopefully install them. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right guys, so we got the new taillights over here. So these ones, I don't know, on the old ones, these parts were like falling off and none of it was working. And now we got these two in. And I haven't really looked under this one, but it looks like it's good. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and replace these. These are the ones that were broken, the outer ones. The inner ones are still fine, but these outer ones, like I said, the LEDs were not working in them and everything. So let's go ahead and install these right now. So yeah, guys, see right here, these are like falling off. So that's the problem with these ones. Same thing on this side. It's kind of weird. Normally it's just one or the other, but looks like this actually melted. So that's kind of weird. I don't know if you can see in there, but it literally looks like it melted. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and replace these. All right, guys, so we got the new ones installed. So let's go ahead, put the power on, not actually turn it on because obviously the coolant hose would be leaking. So let's go ahead, power it on though, and see if the lights will work. All right guys, so it turns out the left side is not working and it's like these LEDs, which is the turn signal, and it's not working. So I gotta return this now. Which is really, really unfortunate. I gotta get a new one. Hopefully I can get a refund on this because it actually doesn't work. Dang, bro. Problems after problems. I guess this is what it is, but we took a couple L's today, guys. I guess it is what it is. It's a little annoying, but slowly but surely we're getting this thing going. But to be honest, I think I'm gonna end the video here because I've gotten a lot of work done. Just the work I've been doing has just been fat L's. So this is the reality of working on BMWs by yourself. But hopefully we'll get that coolant flange thing, the coolant clamp, whatever it is called. I don't really know what it's called. My friend has one. He sent me a picture saying that he has one. So I'm gonna pick that up hopefully tomorrow. So for next video, I'll be able to replace it, hopefully, and then get everything situated. That's like the goal. Hopefully it can return that left driver's side brake tail light. But yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully we can get this car running in the next video. That's the goal. That's the main goal, is to actually be able to drive this thing because I really need it as a daily. I've been needing it as a daily for a very long time. But regardless, definitely go check me out on Instagram. I'll go ahead and throw up my Instagram right over here. Make sure to subscribe while you guys are at it. Make sure to give the video a like. I would really, really appreciate it, guys. With that being said, remember, stay safe, stay happy, and stay in that project car. I will catch you guys later.